Kotlin tutorial, and today my focus of the topic will be of this important features of Kotlin, that is list, mutable list, arrays, doing a loop. So I'm doing a simple explanation of Kotlin programming language. So let's go and dive into by doing it programmatically. Okay, so actually if you haven't followed my previous video about what Kotlin is and all interesting feature about Kotlin, just follow my previous video. But in this video I'm gonna explain more about the list and mutable list. So okay, so so I wanted to explain you about the list and its interesting concepts. Okay, so for example, let me create a product list. Okay, simply we can create a list by using, okay, either you can create a type or you don't create a type. Okay, it doesn't matter. So list of I am creating a string here. Okay, product list. But I can also create a list of type product. Okay, so here I need to create different products, right? Let me create a product which is of name product 1 and price is 1. Okay, it's not working because it's a normal class. We have to create a data class for this one. Okay, let me fix this problem. Okay, we can fix it in this way, and we can fix also in this way. Okay, yes, okay, now it's fixed. Okay, now it's fixed. Yeah, so now I'm creating a different product list. Product, the second one will be product 2 and price will be 2. Okay, so this is the normal way of creating a list, guys. Okay, so now let's see the various behavior. Now also let's try to create a product null product list. I want to create a product. I mean, like, we can also not declare the type because the type is already taken from the value. So I want to create a list of product, but I want to create it a null list of product. Okay, so how can we do that? For example, I want to create a null. It's giving an error, right? So why it's giving an error? We can to declare a product of null product list. I have to actually declare a value, I mean like a type, saying the list is of type product and is the type is nullable, right? Okay, still we have some okay, we have some problem here. It's saying that okay, we can say it in this way. Okay, yeah, we can solve it this way. As you can see, the list of product, okay, of type null and null. So we are creating a null product list here. Okay, so in similar manner we can also declare null empty product list. Okay, so it's a list of type product. And how do we declare a null here? Like how can we assign a null to a product list? By declaring a type here, right? Like by making a call here, like by saying that the product the list is of type also nullable type, right? As I explained in my previous lecture. So if you want to understand more about this concept, you can also follow the previous lecture. But the simple idea is, if you want to declare any type which is nullable, then you have to just assign this this symbol at the end of the type. Okay, actually this whole thing represents a type. The this variable is of type of list of product. Okay, and yeah, now the another important concept that I would like to tell you is mutable list, right? So what is mutable list? So for that I will try to use an interpreter, Kotlin interpreter, mm, and create a mutable list, mutable list of, we can also have a mutable list. Okay, and this mutable list is interesting because it's gonna help you to, it is there is already some uh, important generated methods which we can integrate it, you know, like maybe string. And for the moment let's add AA, BB, and CC. So this must be all of type, similar type, right? You cannot have a string, declare a string and write add an integer here. Okay, so this is error. And now let's print. To print, I would like to explain the important concept of for each. Okay, to loop. So there is an important concept in Kotlin, is called for each. So how do we use for each? For each means like it's like looping for each item, you know, inside in this list. Okay, so and it's giving, it's like a lambda function which is giving the value, right? So how do we do the print it? We print it using it. Actually, you know, you can also do in this way. Okay, now we can print the product, and we can also declare a space. So if you make command space, if you see, we are printing each product, okay, which is A, BB, and CC, right? These are the products. Okay, so this is the simple concept of the for looping, I mean. And now let's see the concept of yeah, also in the mutable list you can do other interesting stuff like mutable list. Let's try to add the item. Okay, add new item like DD in the index. Let's try to add element which is EE. Okay, and print, I mean like use the same concept to print it. Now we must have different products, right? Print ln, like it must be pro plus space. If you print right now, we will be having 4 different items. Before it was 3, we added the item EE, and now we also have a EE here. So that's it, guys. So this is the idea of mutable list, and now we are going to explain about array. So here I was trying to give a concept of array. And so what are arrays and how do we create it? Array are also the container, I mean it's a container of elements. Okay, container of a group of elements, right? So we create an array now. Val, let's create an array. We can create array in different ways, like var school. Let's create an array of school. We can create array in this way. Let's create a school from a yeah, school A, and B. Yeah, you can generate random school like BB, C, yeah, C and N. Okay, so that's it. And you can yeah, you can now print and check out different school like print ln and it plus yeah, we can print the school now. Okay, as is, you can see it's printing different one, and we we can okay, what we can do now, we can also create arrays in different ways. Like we can create int array of, okay, so everything will be must be integer, like 1 2 3 4 5. So you can also print in different ways, like if you see 1 2 3 4 5. And now you can also create a mix of array right now, uh, mix array. So if you create a array uh, of, we can create a mix array now. So we have 1 2 3 4 5, then we can have a string, blah blah blah, this one, we have this one, you know, and we can print it. Okay, incomplete code because of this problem. Yeah, because it should be a string like this. Okay, as you can see, it's printing every items in the array, so it's not giving an error, because in the list we have to declare the type, right? In the mutable list, like it should not be a string and integer at the same time, but in the array you can create a mix of array, like the container with a mix of integer or strings. And that's it, guys. So uh, some interesting things that I can teach you is about, finally, about the for loop. Maybe we can have a loop, we can actually loop also, for example, uh, in the school. For school we can okay, we can say for uh, I in school, we print the print the I, right? So let's see how it's gonna happen. Come on, and yeah, it's printing everything. So you can also do a for loop in this way. So you can also actually make a for loop in different ways. Like let's create the index and let's create the index and the element. Okay, and in array which is school, with index, you can also actually print the array with the index. Print print ln, actually. Okay, let's print. And also, guys, you can also have a dollar sign, okay, to actually associate the value, okay, in the print ln statement. And then uh, okay, then dollar element. Okay, sorry, it must be here in this way. Okay, so let's print it. As you can see, it's printing each and every elements, right? So to look it much better, let's see if we can add also this statement. Okay, as you can see here, we are printing each index and element, okay, using this for loop, right? And now we can actually do different kind of loops, like for example, for I in you can also do the loop in these different ways, like from a to z. Yeah, like also in this way, print I okay, we can print dollar I slash n. So here it's gonna print all. Okay, it's not giving a precise expecting a variable name. Okay, actually, you know, the problem is in two times. Yeah, if you see, iterator method. Okay, I got the problem. The problem is this one. We have to have, okay, this one, because it's a constant, guys, so I should not make it as a string. That was the problem. As you can see here, now we are printing all the alphabet of English alphabet, like A B C D E F G H, right? So that was another one. So for, we can have different concepts, like for I in maybe 1 to 100. Let's not make 100, let's make like 20. You can print sorry, for I in 1 to 100, print ln. You can have concepts like dollar $I slash n. So here you go, we print 1 to 20, right? And you can also have different loops, like for I in 8 down to maybe 1. We can also actually print in a reverse order from top to bottom, right? So we can also say dollar $I slash n. Let's see, print oh yeah, I have a similar problem, because I have always a problem of this one automatically assigning. Yeah, if you see, it's printing from 8765432 right? And now we can also print step forward, right? Okay, so for I in maybe 8 to maybe 20, step step of 3. Okay, I want to make a step of 3. Then let's see how it prints. You see, step of 3 is 8 plus 3 11, 11 plus 3 14, 14 plus 3 17, 17 plus 3 20, right? So you can have a various combinations of for loop, right? So yeah, this was my like easy description of a for loop, list, mutable list, and arrays. Okay guys, so thank you for watching, and subscribe me if you have not yet subscribed, and catch you in my next lecture. Thank you.